In the fourth topic of this DQS Food Safety webinar, we're going to discuss which GFSI recognized standard scheme fit in your food or food related business. Compliance to a food safety standard is becoming a key priority for any food manufacturer or a food related business, as today's consumer landscape continues to evolve with their new requirements. Rising consumer awareness regarding to food safety is becoming a prerequisite for ensuring stringent food safety standard at all levels of the supply chain. Electing a GFSI recognized certification standard is an important step for any organization interested in certification. In some ways, the selection of a standard will shape the food safety culture of your organization and will direct future investment, especially in meeting your client requirements. It is very important to understand the main components of a GFSI standard, as each standard differs. Each may have more or less detail in the requirements depending on the standard. To determine which is the best according to your needs and expectation or according to the needs of your client, each of the program is recommended to be reviewed to see which are in parallel to your processes, to your production, to your system, and to support your specific industry segment, and as well as to meet the mandatory and regulatory requirements of your sector. The GFSI Global Market Program was created as an accredited entry point for companies with its step-by-step program designed to build capacity within primary production and manufacturing operation, while implementing a course of continuous improvement towards getting accredited certification on a GFSI recognized scheme. The International Features Standard, also known as IFS, was developed by the German food operators in 1983. The IFS is a globally recognized accredited scheme for certification of food and non-food products. IFS offers robust quality management system also, as well as including HACCP traceability and documentation measures. IFS certification is widely accepted by major retailers worldwide, but is especially used in the Western Europe, including Germany and France. SQF, also known as Safe Quality Food, is another GFSI recognized scheme, first developed in Australia in 1994, and it gained its popularity in the USA with a major acceptance by Walmart for their supplier registration in response to European Food Safety Initiative. The SQFI, the Safe Quality Food Institute, offers certification based on their comprehensive SQF code, which includes food safety and quality requirements from farm to fork. In South Africa, the top 3 GFSI recognized standards are Global Gap, FSSC 22000, and the BRC Global Standard. Global Gap is a global standard promoting safe, sustainable agriculture. Certification is available for 3 scopes of production, which is about the crop, livestock, and aquaculture. It is the most widely implemented farm certification across the world and many European customers require certification in this scheme. The goal is to set a single standard that is an integrated farm assurance standard, abbreviated as IFA, for good agricultural practices with different product application able to match the whole global agriculture. Lemons, oranges, soft citrus, pears and apple are today the top 5 South African products certified by this standard, while over 5,600 producers are certified suppliers with good agricultural practices in all sectors. In order to support the smallholder producers, there is also the South African GAP, the SA GAP certification program, to assist smallholder producers of fresh produce to access both local and international markets by producing good quality products that comply with food safety and quality standards as required by the SA GAP certification program. The SA GAP certification program stands on 4 pillars, including economic viability, environmental sustainability, social acceptability, as well as food safety and quality. The second most recognized GFSI most recognized standard in South Africa is FSSC 22000. FSSC 22000 was developed to make the ISO 22000 accessible as a GFSI benchmark certification scheme and to meet the requirements of the GFSI guidance document. FSSC 22000 remains the only ISO-based food safety management system certification scheme that is recognized by GFSI. FSSC 22000 has been delivering impact on global food safety for the last 15 years. This scheme provides a certification model that can be used in the food manufacturing industry and the related supply manufacturing industry and the related supply chain to ensure that the food safety standard and processes are met. FSSC 22000 is GFSI recognized and follows the food chain category description as defined in the ISO 22003-2022 standard, the document that specifies the requirements for the audit and certification of a food safety management system. FSSC 22000 combines ISO 22000 and ISO TS 20002 requirements for establishing and implementing and maintaining prerequisite programs with additional FSSC requirements. Once again, the FSSC is GFSI recognized while the ISO 22000 is not GFSI recognized. In an attempt to support the small and medium enterprises in producing safe food, there is also the FSSC development program, which provides a 2-level approach to support small medium enterprises. It is aligned with the Codex HACCP, the GFSI global market, and it fits into the FSSC 22000 structure and ultimately to the FSSC 22000 certification. In South Africa, the most FSSC 22000 certified companies are found in the Gauteng province as well as the Western Cape province. The third most recognized GFSI scheme is about the BRC Global Standard. The BRC Global Standard has become a widely recognized and respected food safety certification program. With over 30,000 certified sites in more than 130 countries, it is one of the most used standards in the food industry and is particularly well established in the UK and other European countries, as well as in USA and Canada. In South Africa, the most BRC certified companies are currently in Western Cape, especially those companies exporting fruits to UK and the other European market. When choosing the ideal GFSI recognized certification scheme for your food business, it is not only important to consider the GFSI benchmark requirements, but also to consider the audit duration, the audit certification life cycle, including if the audit has an announced audit, about the grading of the non-conformities, about the defined process in addressing the non-conformities, and ultimately the validity of your certificate. Now we have reached the last topic of this DQS food safety webinar on the final concluding remarks on food safety certification. The key messages from the World Food Safety Day in July 2024 were as follows. Preparedness is key. Effective response is important with multi-sectorial collaboration. Rapid exchange of communication saves lives. Effective communication maintains confidence in the food supply. Food safety management system or plans help protect consumers. Decisive action of food operators benefits all, and everyone is a risk manager. I personally really relinquish this World Food Safety Day slogan, food safety is everyone's business, because it recognizes collectivism and the role everyone, including farmers, processors, manufacturers, government, distributors, retailers, and consumers have all its role to play in achieving safe food for all, from farm to fork. In summary, food safety management system certification is becoming a basic market requirement. It is a gateway to allow your customer to ensure that you are prepared to cover food safety and system principles. It also prepares you for any unexpected events such as product recalls, and it provides a better structure to handle any potential crisis, in addition to providing proof of consistency in your operation. To summarize, it just provides you ownership on the food chain. Please note that for all the ISO standards, a certification body is included as part of your interested party for your context of your organization in maintaining your management system. Last but not the least, we as DQS, as an international certification body, a board member of the FSSC, and closely affiliated with IFS and BRC, are here to provide value-added food safety management system certification as well as food safety management system training services in an impartial and reliable manner for continual improvement of your organization. Because with DQS, it's a win-win situation, and your success is DQS success. Thank you so much for being in this food safety webinar, and I hope that it is and it will help you in the future long-term plan on the food safety management system certification. Thank you.